Saturday, I thought we competed pretty well. I mean, we still have a long ways to go, obviously, you know, and but you know, I think our effort is good. You know, we're getting better a little at a time, but you know, I don't think really anywhere we're you know, ready to play yet as a defense. But you know, we get better. And we've gotten better since the first day, and you know, you've seen some things. The kids did some good things out here today that they haven't done yet. So you know, but we're definitely a work in progress.
Jeff, who are some of those people that have done some things?
You know what? There isn't really one guy who has just stood out. You know, I think we just have. You know, we're trying to do things as a group, and we've. You know, we're still mixing and matching guys that, you know, we're just taking reps. So, but you know, you're starting to see them do some things as a group, and which is encouraging. But you know, we still have a ways to go yet.
Who's been the biggest surprise of the spring?
Well, you know what? I don't. That's a great question. I don't know that. You know, I don't know that anybody's been a great surprise yet. I think that you know, we still have a lot of guys out there. Learning to compete every day, and you know, but we've had some kids that have played well. I think that you know, Avery is a kid that has good feet, and you know, and we're seeing him for the first time, so it's not like he's just, I mean, he's a surprise because we haven't seen him, you know. But you know, a lot of these guys we're still getting a look at. I think some of the young kids like. You know, like Josh Francis is a new guy. I mean, he's really explosive, and I think once the game and it's slowing down for him a little bit. He's so aggressive. I mean, he wants to, you know, take off on everything. But once he gets his eyes in a position to make some plays, he'll be okay. You know, I think George Wright is coming around and playing a little bit better, and you know, so. But we're taking baby steps with these guys.
I noticed Bronco was not in there at the end of practice. Did he just get a little dinged up today?
Yeah, he's got a little ding with the back. He'll be okay.
When you talk about mixing and matching players like that, do you look more to the veterans, the guys, to kind of lead by example there? Or do you feel like when you're mixing and matching, that kind of levels the playing field a little bit, and everybody's back learning together?
Well, and because we're just evaluating kids, you know, we're you know, once we start settling in, and we probably won't settle in until camp, really, you know, because there's so many kids to replace, and a lot of these kids haven't played, so you know, we're not really concerned with who's a first team or a second team or a third team. We're just trying to get guys reps right now, and really the whole spring.
Last year you had an experienced group that you probably could do far ahead of where you are now. Is it more fun to go back to teaching in fundamentals and starting with younger players, or I mean, is it like coaching one group and teaching the other?
Well, in a perfect world, we'd have all those guys back. It's a little easier.
But probably pretty dumb, though.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, we are back to square one with a lot of these kids, and but you know, it is what it is with those. So they're understanding, and like I say, they're seeing so much throw that it's kind of hard to, you know, it's really third down. For us, it will be third down defense, and we're not working our third down group. We're trying to install our base stuff, and so sometimes the kids get in mismatches, and so it makes it tough sometimes to form. But it's the tempo is really good for them, and it's also good for them to have to play in bad situations at times for them, you know. But you know, I really we've been pleased with their effort. Their attitude is good, and our kids are, you know, they're doing good things. We're just not where you would like to be, and I don't think if you probably talk to many coaches, most of them is going to tell you the same thing, that you know, you're not where you want to be.
Is there a difference between coaching and teaching them?
Yeah, you know, and there's a lot of teaching and kids not really the thing that gets frustrating sometimes is that, you know, when you have to go back and reteach the same thing, that, you know, you want to move forward, and you know that sometimes you can't do that, and that's where we're at a little bit with some of these guys.
Jeff, what do you find out reviewing the film of the scrimmage?
That we have a long way to go yet. Yeah. We're still looking for guys to step up and fill some of the spots that we have. I mean, everything is still pretty much wide open right now.
Jeff, you said you were starting to see some where they were doing some things together. Is that actually critical right now, or are you more